Yo! Just got the new update 6.44 on the PlayStation 5 here. Yay. Let's see here. I gotta check this stuff. I have a strategy. Maybe, depending. We'll see. Where are we at here? Okay. Yeah. So, my strategy with this is gonna be I'm only doing 16 of each of these. So, no, maybe? I'm bad with remembering people. Oh, not much. I just got like a warning about like breach of conduct or something like that, I guess. Probably from swearing or something. Someone probably just reported me or whatever. Oh, well. I guess, par for the course of being a guy that rants, so. Like I say, I've been on the internet since there was the internet, so. But, let's see here. Weavers. What do we got here? I got 14 Purge, 13 Restore, 11 Sabotage. So yeah, my strategy with this whole expedition is I'm just going to do, so I have 16 of each of these. The whole 16 theme in this game and everything. So we'll see how that goes. But then I'm just going to hang out in the expedition. Actually, if I finish this, I'll have 4 hours to go. Because it's on I think an absolute 8-hour time every 8 hours or so. I think, let's see, what are we at right now? Is it percentage-wise? Okay, let's see here. Easy ones. Yeah, some of these are just super easy. Okay. Gotta make sure not to overdo them. Yeah, I got like all my base stuff finally now. All my exocraft, which I won't use, but hey, more storage. Got my freighter base actually pretty fully built out. Yay! Yeah, I've spent some pretty good time in this. Let's see, how long have I spent in this expedition? So far... Oh, you don't get that till the end. Okay. Only 6 systems map. I guess I haven't left the area really. Yeah, I even got a couple organic frigates. Look at that. I should actually go wrong. Let's go in and get some rewards. Yeah, I think we're at 23%. It's been about, what? Has it been a week and a half or a week? No, it hasn't been a week even, has it? Yeah, I can't. There's so many updates this year already, like. Yeah, it'll probably be about, I don't know, we'll see, I guess. I think it's going to be, however long the ARG is going to go on for. I think these are going to coalesce, I think, the two. The end of the expedition and the end of the ARG, which probably is going to lead into Worlds Part 3 updates, which means probably Light No Fire releases within the year, which is a tough year to release. I mean, there's so many games stacked right now in like November, October, and of course, but GTA's October, I think, or November, I can't remember. Yeah, like late half 2026, you're looking for new games, it's going to be crazy. Hopefully they're not all like 70-hour games. Ugh. Oh well. Anywho, expedition chickens here. But yeah, I went out. I'd say it'd probably be, let's see, we're in June right now. Probably like July, around 4th of July maybe. Get some units. Oh, I got some Indian. Cool. Comes in handy for building early. Wow, I didn't get much of anything with that one. Oh, man. Anywho, let's see. Okay, back to it. Let's do this. I should just take my freighter. Yeah, I upgraded the warp drive in this sucker now. So I can get anywhere I need to be, for the most part. Ooh, wait, can I do the green systems? I don't know if I have the right... Oh yeah, we're good. Ooh, I could customize my engine colors. Let's see. There we go. I got all of that. Let me. This is like a purple or red. It's a tough one. I love how the paint, all we get is blue. There we go. Oh wow, that looks kind of wicked actually. Hey, you know what? I like that. Okay, let's see here then. Guess we gotta go with purple then. Ooh, gravity drive's pretty cool. Okay, antimatter. Yay!
Product received.
What up, Zenith? Ha, nice. Yeah, you have like crazy hours in that game, don't you? Heck yeah. Yeah, my new strategy now with this expedition is I'm only gonna get 16 of each of these and then just stop doing these. I figured why not, right? I think I got all these now, didn't I? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Actually, I should get the exo craft stuff since I have them now. Oh, I need the miner. Yeah, I've been refining tons of runaway mold. I have a base now with the runaway mold spots. So I think what I'm up to, I can upgrade to an S class on this ship, I think, or one of my ships. Just gotta make sure I leave 50,000 worth of nanites. Oh, I hate how it kicks you out of that menu. Oh, okay. I was worried about that. I thought that was a show. I don't play many other games besides No Man's Sky, so. You know Ace Combat's coming out. I freaking love Ace Combat, man. It's such a fun game. I love flying. I love like military space or jet games too. Ever since Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator and DOS and Chuck Yeager's Air Combat, that was like, oh man, I love that game. I still like that game actually. Oh, hey, I forgot about this one. Ah, see, just kick me out. Yeah, there's a lot of good games coming out, which is crazy. Like the new God of War, that actually has me really interested. I'm like, what? That makes me want to go and oh my god, how many are there? Yeah, there's all of them. Makes me want to go back. I need to actually go through God of War, the new ones. I played all the first three, the previous ones, God of War 1, 2, and 3. But I started God of War, the new one, got like 2 hours in and just kind of, I don't know. I think I tried to play too many games at the same time and my brain was like forgetting what controls were what. It's funny, the complexity of video games in the last, like, I want to say 6 years, combined with me getting older, is like, it's hard to play like a lot of like AAA games at once, really. Like I realized looking back on No Man's Sky here, like this game is just, yeah, I can see why it's overwhelming for new people. It's taken me 9 years to play this efficiently. Oh hey, I didn't get kicked out. Come on, don't kick me out. Ah, it's so weird how it does that too. Oh yeah, last one I think. Let's just check. Sorry. So I get all excited. Yep, last one please. Yay! I think I got everything now. Except for like some of this stuff maybe. Oh jeez, that's a lot of clicking. You know what? I don't need those, do I? For anything? No. What do? How about multi-tool just be sure? Oh, I don't think I have a few things actually. I don't like neutron cannon, personally. Like, it gives you higher number in the multi-tool standing section, but higher number... It versus a pulse splitter, I think a pulse splitter is superior. Yeah, I really don't need any of this stuff, but since I'm here... Come on, buddy. EOS, keep me in the purchase menu, don't kick me out. Okay, what else? I do have, like, a blaze. Well, I think I already have it maxed out, so whatever. Hey, look at that. It kept me in. Yeah, I suppose. I don't need it. All the multi-tools I have are pretty min-maxed almost. Yeah, I've like playing this like... This is the most I've ever played on an expedition, actually. I usually speedrun them in like 3 to 6 hours. I guess that speedrunning is like a probably not an accurate description. But I don't build bases or upgrade my exosuit or multi-tools or... So yeah, it's kind of nice. It kind of forces you to, if you want to, this expedition at least, kind of makes you want to live in the expedition more than your normal save, you know? It's nice as like a 9-year player that starting over, it's kind of like a new save, but I can bring some of the stuff back from the save to my other one. Okay, I think we just have... Okay, paralysis motor for sure. I think we're done here. I don't need anything else, I swear. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the neutron cannon at all. Geology, death by geology cannon. Early game, man. Plasma launcher, bouncing off walls, death. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get through it. Ooh. Maybe we'll just quick check one. Oh, buy a slot, right? Oh, look at that. One left to go and I'm fully maxed out. Oh, so much storage, man. It's like crazy. It just feels like so much too, because, we started off with like, what? 4 rows? 3 rows? So, yeah, someone at the Anomaly gave me like a 30-pack of these. I was giving away a bunch of salvage frigate modules I had left over. And I'm just like giving those away, and next thing I know, someone's like dropping, like filling my inventory with just random like slot stuff. So like, actually, hang on, let's see here. think I have. Yeah, look what I got from at the anomaly. Like all this stuff I got. Like, and I was trying to give away these because I have so many of these somehow. Oh well, I'll have to go to No Man's Sky. I'll have to go give away some stuff here in a bit. Okay, did I buy it? Nope, I didn't. Wait, can I get any more tech? I think I got max tech, don't I? Yeah. Yep, we have one left. Oh, I gotta like shift everything down. Yeah. We'll just put the consumables, craftables there. And my food. Yeah, I use these to really help like ease my game with the nanite stuff. Okay, let's see it. We're done. I think we're out of here for a while. Let's give away some stuff to people that are just hanging out. I have a lot of things I don't need, like 60. What am I gonna do with these? I need to get these away. Oh yeah, I have. Oh my god, where did I get all this stuff? Okay, multi-tool. Yeah, we'll do a 30 pack today here. And 30 half of those. Alright, let's go do our thing. I love how I'm not just like out there. Okay, what do we got here? First, this guy is Vados. Oh, he's doing stuff at the anomaly. Like I'm bearing gifts. Let's see. Vados. Oh, Shy Green. Oh, that was supposed to go to Shy Green. Afterlife. Okay, whoever comes by me. There you go. I think people would want these though. These are hard to get. You have to get there to get these. I'll just give everyone one of everything. They don't seem to be running away. There you go, Sky Green. It's funny, I like sometimes will chase down people to give stuff away to. Like, why are you running away? I'm trying to give you something. Come on, get back here. Who are you? Oh, you have all kinds of cool stuff. Keep right there. Oh yeah, here we go. We'll give these guys some stuff. They're definitely buying blueprints, so, you know, they could definitely use it. Interesting. Hello, happy shopping. Oh, wrong spot. You're gonna want these later. Oh, maybe not yet. Here's a new guy, Gimla. There we go, Gimla. Oh, he's in a menu right now. Big Christy Ham. Right? No? Everyone's in menus right now? Okay. I only got 11 left to go. Ah! Who wants these? Someone take these. Damn it. Everyone's in, like, menus. One more try. No? Alright, well. We tried. We gave away some stuff. Oop, someone up here. Oh. Ah, I can't storm. He's playing the turn. Okay, well. Guess we're done. I'm gonna try my first one here. Yeah, it's funny. I think everyone's go. Well, there we go. We'll just put these away for another day. Right there. Yeah, it's so much storage. Okay, yeah, I think we're Really good. I just been throwing stuff over here now. Okay, I need to get another ship going. Do we have it active? We do. Okay. What? Is this the guy there? B class 2. This one's okay, we're gonna go upgrade some classes. Let's see. Where do I start? Right there. Okay, let's spend all those nanites I spent harvesting from runaway mold. God, it's expensive. Let's see. Oh, I can do like... Oh, I bet I can get to A class. Uh-huh. Yay. Wait, was I? Oh, I was on B already, never mind. Okay, S class, so it's another 50,000 nanites. I gotta do some major... Ugh. Ugh. It's so many nanites. Hey, but I get some more spots up here. Oh, can I do it up here? Oh, that's right. That's the only downfall, you know, with the... Guess not. I don't need any more storage. We have plenty of that, so... Cool. Back to making the nanites. You know, I'll just take the shortcut home. Actually, hang on. We can get my last... Like this one, yeah. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yep. Well, off to the nanite outpost. I might have to set up one more refiner here so I can really just churn out the thousands of nanites. Yeah, for a while there I was parking my freighter in orbit using the... I think I have 3 refiners on there. No, 4 on there. Then 4 on ground. No, 3 on ground. So I was making about, let's see, what is that, 7? So about 9,500 nanites in every 20 minutes, which isn't bad if you just go do other things or whatever. Did I make... Wait, no, what was it? This one? There it is. Oh, nice! Hopefully it's not too overwhelming initially. It is a lot to take in, I know. Yeah, you know, like I say, or I guess my recommendation now is to kind of follow the tutorial right away, and then once you get the space afterwards, and kind of play, hey, don't worry, you're not the only one. Some days I wonder what I'm doing at times too. Okay, let's see here. I always like lose focus on what I'm doing. Let's see here. Focus. Let's upgrade some stuff here. Oh, my storage container order got all messed up. That's weird. Oh well. Oh, yeah, me too. I'm on PS5 Pro here. For schnizzles, yeah, if you need anything, I'm right now doing expedition, so holla. I'm just, what am I making? Oh, I think I had enough of this for now. Where did I get that from? Okay, good to go. Let's start mining some stuff. Oh yeah, you are definitely early. Oh, I'm trying to think of what some early game tips would be. Work on your exosuit technology right away. Like, every space station, stop at it and buy a space station and buy an exosuit slot. And the thing is, if you call in the space anomaly, have gotten to that point, you can get buy one at the space anomaly too, so you get 2 per system. And once you kind of get beyond that, like if you really want to boost your game early, you learn to get the nutrient ingester and start baking some food. You can put stuff in there to get boost for things you do. So like right now, I'm gonna get some crazy boosts on mining by putting in some, what is it, I always forget which one. I think it's like gooey honey puff. Oh no, that's, so yeah. When I have that in, whenever I scan stuff, I'll eventually get about 11 million units per fauna I scan. So that's a really handy one too. I always take like a couple with me on expeditions. I think this is one, yeah, this will give me a resource mined. So this is like, I'm working like quite a few boosts here. So I got the nutrient ingester I'm gonna run here. And then to top it off, I'm using a Lantid multi-tool. Oh, that's okay, dude. Play how you want to play this game. You know, like, there should be no shame in turning off, like, difficulty or purchasing. It's, you know, it's kind of the beauty of the game in a way, you know. It's that, play it how you want to play it. But yeah, so I'm, like, basically gonna get some crazy miner rewards here. I'm gonna get some runaway mold and refine it into nanites. Yay! Been doing this a lot. Let's see which one. So yeah, we'll probably end up with like 150,000 runaway mold here on these. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 total. Not bad. So yeah, 11 of those with that boost going, you get a lot of runaway mold. Look at that. Let's see, how many is that? 1, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. Wow. 112,000 nanite or runaway molds from that cluster of 11. Pretty decent. Then we put them in here and make some money. And then go do other stuff. Actually, not money, but nanites. These are the hardest currency to get in the game. Well, that and Quicksilver. Quicksilver, you only can get through the Space Anomaly missions, so. But yeah, I had a bug on my main save where in one of the old expeditions, the Outlaw one, where if you sold an X-Class blueprint back to a vendor in Outlaw Station, it would yield a negative nanite. And that negative nanite, when you applied it, would give you 4.5 billion nanites in your save. It's like one of those glitches. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with that glitch, because I don't have to do any of this stuff on my other save, really. But then again, I mean, if you really want to, you can just load your save into a save editor if you have the game on PC, or a way to get your save over to PC. That's an awful consoles, you can't save your saves anymore to USB drives, because game saves are usually the first exploit into like modding or getting rid access to a game system, aka allowing piracy then to happen after. That's like why Sony, if people wonder why, Sony did the whole memory cards and the MS Duos and the Vita memory cards, it's basically to prevent piracy, because the PSP, after like firmware version 1.50, that just got exploited with like the memory cards save stuff. So yeah, same with the DS, I think, too, and the DS Lite. I think Game Boy Advance was the same way. No, Game Boy Advance was a flashcard style. Like, I think, starting with like the DS and the PSP eras, where we started to get hacked game consoles without actually, with just like, without having physical carts you'd have to get, or actual physical soldering on, where you get soft mods, I guess, basically. Yeah, the soft mods. I remember Xbox days back when I started doing that. That was like first solderless mod chip, the Executioner, or no, the Matrix mod chip I had. Basically, just attach a couple wires here and there and put this chip inside your Xbox, and you could then network into it, which then allowed you to copy stuff onto the hard drive and replace the operating system. And yeah, I did some Xbox modding, to say the least. I guess that's kind of what started my modding adventures, was Xbox. Because basically inside the Xbox, I mean, Microsoft, it's full circle when I think about it now, Microsoft. But when they started the consoles in back in the day with the Xbox original one, basically what that was a 700 megahertz PC that had just a custom bootloader on it, running like a proprietary version of Windows, like DOS basically. Or I think it might have been Linux based, but. And then their copyright protection scheme or mechanism was basically, you're gonna love it, is that they wrote the data on the disk the opposite way that everything else does. Usually most things will read data from inside out. On Xbox game disks, they're written from outside in. So you need to use like a certain application like Zyso back in the day, or maybe Alcohol 120 did it too. You could then properly somehow have it reverse the data when you did a backup and write it that way so it could read it. Yeah, Xbox modding was really fun. It taught me a lot of shit about everything. Like, so I mean, those are the early days where oh my god, the people writing the guides they were horrible. And that's when I started writing video game guides or tech guides, just because I would do all this crazy shit, and I was like, I gotta tell people how to do this. Like, this is cool. And then the guides I had followed to try to do it initially were like, oh my god, who wrote this? You forgot like 17 steps in between this step. And like, kind of that's like my thing was in life, was I guess I could have been a technical writer probably, but I like to break it down. I guess my computer skill in life was breaking things down to layman terms. Like taking a pretty crazy thing. I do that now still, but it's more personal now. I have like so many next week's my new project. It's going to be setting up my own hosted wiki. I've been meaning to do that forever. So I've been juggling all these different note-taking apps for like decades. Like, I started off with Evernote. Then I went to OneNote because of work and Microsoft, and everything I have is Microsoft at the time. And then I played around with, what else? Google Notes, Stickies, or whatever the hell Google called it at the time, because I don't think anything's named the same thing it was ever in Google world. That's why I'm not in Google. They burn me so much on hardware and software. The moment they dropped Inbox, like, oh, yep, Inbox is going away in like 3 months. I'm like, what? I love that email client. I was like, it was too good, that's why. It didn't have like ads or anything. It was just slimline, straight to it, Google searching, the good Google searching inside of it, slimline like interface. Google and shoving ads left and right in our faces. And that's why I died. Same with like Google Reader. Oh my god, that was a great RSS reader. I mean, Google basically, I think, secretly killed RSS. Because it's hard to monetize RSS. But it was beautiful, like, I mean, I feel like we went through a wave of where we saw the peak of like open data innovation in a way with less evilness, like in the mid 2010s. We finally get the hardware to accomplish the things we had data points on. Now it's just all getting fed to the corporate entities, and yeah, we're the product now. Nope, not if I don't play the game anymore. Like, I don't pay a single dollar for any streaming services anymore. Somehow, though, I'm pretty up to date on everything. Self-hosting, man. Like, I went almost nearly full self-hosting, except for a few services I pay for, because it just makes sense to have at least one provider. And hey, $10 a month ain't bad. Like, I bought, like, crazy 3 terabytes of online backup storage from Deepoo way back in the day. For, like, I want to say lifetime package for, like, $70. And I thought for sure that company was going to be out of business in 5 years. 9 years later, that site's still up. And it's gotten better, actually. Like, my download speeds and upload speeds to that website for my backups, like, I'd say like 16 megabits per second or megabytes per second, which is pretty good for most companies. I mean, Microsoft, their download speeds are horrendous. Like, they're probably throttling that. But nonetheless, yeah, I'm now looking at figuring out a way to do audiobooks, which I think I can actually on my Plex server or my Jellyfin server. So that's actually what I was doing today and yesterday. I realized the drive I installed Jellyfin on was way too small. So I was trying to migrate my whole setup to a new drive, and what do you know? Found a bug. Jellyfin software. At least me and a few other people are having it, where you try to move your point your Jellyfin data folder to a new custom location when you install it. Then when you reinstall it and try to use a new location, the database will say it doesn't like dynamically update the media paths and libraries. It's like it shows your media there, and it's like pointing to the right media. You can't make any change to the actual, like, let's say music or movies or TV libraries. So basically, I said screw it. I'm not hacking those SQLite databases. I'm not gonna go through like 1900 entries and update a path if I have to. So I just like rebuilt it from scratch, which is good though, because the more you do it, the more it just becomes muscle memory, you know. So it's like my 4th rebuild of this server in a month and a half. But my first 2 builds were more experimentals, and I got frustrated with trying to get reverse proxies working along with the OpenDNS type of entry stuff. But now, hell yeah, I could actually tell my friends, give my friends all logins, be like, okay, we're moving away from Plex today. And I would make it. That was like my biggest problem I had, was trying to get a dynamic public DNS entry for them to enter into the Jellyfin clients, because I don't want to have to be giving out IP addresses that are going to change, you know, every 6 months or so mine does. So, yeah, good times. So Jellyfin, and now I actually finally dug deep into the CSS customizations, and I can make Jellyfin look like old Plex now, which, so I might start using Jellyfin. But my problem, though, I realized why I haven't, is because my Samsung TV's Jellyfin client is just crap. But I did just pull up my Roku 4K and patch it, so. And I think that's a pretty decent Jellyfin client. Otherwise, I think I'll have to look at like SwiftFin. But yeah, if you're looking to get away from Plex and have like done crazy stuff to it like I have, Jellyfin's very feasible now. Like, I mean, I can even pull in all my custom artwork and collections from Plex to Jellyfin using PlexiFin plugin, which I found that I'm like, I can really move away from Plex if I want to now. So that's like, I use Comida to create custom collections and custom poster art that has like IMD So I like to have the IMDb icon and score kind of burnt into the poster itself of the movies and TV I have. But I've seen a few plugins for Jellyfin to do it, but I'm very familiar with Comida, aka Plex Meta Manager, whatever it's called in the day. So, and I have my collection set up so good. Like I have it basically set up like I have a better Netflix setup than Netflix does, and I think everyone does what I do has a better setup than any of the streaming providers out here. Like my friends I finally come around and appreciate the things that I think I do for them in the digital media aspects. Like I'm that guy that they know that has his own media server that has a better catalog than, actually I think I do have a better catalog than Netflix even. I think they estimated movie-wise, Netflix is down to like about 2,000 movies only. I'm like, and those aren't even good movies. Like, my library is purely curated. Of the highest, depending on quality versions, I have a very consistent audio streams. Like, I'm very anal about my media curation setup, whatever. Through my years, what I've learned, the best way to do it is to always use an AC3 audio stream as your main audio stream. Then if you want, throw like a secondary DTS, EAC, or whatever the native audio stream is, but my recommendation is use FMmpeg on anything that doesn't have AC3 and extract that main primary audio stream as AC3 and then mux it back with MKV toolniks, and you'll have yourself a very compatible video file. It'll scream probably direct play, which direct play is like crazy. Like, if I had every client direct playing on my server right now, with my connection, I could probably do 50 clients easily and not even notice my upload speed being hurt too bad, really. That's not, transcoding, if I was transcoding, that'd be a little problematic, but I like a 1 gig up and down, so I think, like, the funny thing is I see, like, maximum, like, 2 people at one time on my server. I'm like, hey, I got 2 people, look at me. Yeah, like, because I have it set up right now, I'm looking at I have a Android tablet I look at that tells me my SAS, my servers, whatever I have, Plex, my Jellyfin, my internet, my UPS for my NASs, and yeah, so I'm basically trying to go fully self-hosted. Few companies I'm running stuff through, like Apple and who else? Actually, that's the only company I think I really have anything going through anymore. Yeah, because my emo stuff, well, Belkin, they totally just said, fuck you guys with Wemo stuff, we're not supporting you, so I went Homebridge on them, and Home Assistant, so, and then Philips I use kind of their software, but not really, just as a backup, I guess. It's really horrible anyways, like, I don't know how they can't figure out how to make a better software. Like, I don't want fucking zones on everything. Don't make everything about a zone. I just want to pick some lights when I push the button on my Hue tab that turn these lights on at that level. Then I push it again. I want it to turn those lights off or whatever, and I don't want to set a fucking zone up. It's like, companies just don't, again, use their products. Like, oh no, I'm getting ranty. It always goes this way though, because yeah, like I see why none of my friends have my setup. It is like a part-time job to keep my home lab and very, very basic smart home set up, and my smart home is just lights and a couple of thermometers and a camera, and I guess my TV and HomePod and whatever. I guess I do have a few components, and my tablet I have, monitoring everything and showing me my weather and stuff. But hey, you know what? I don't have not a single Amazon device exists anymore in my place. And I was all on board with Amazon Alexa stuff, like early adopter, fully set up. I had Google Glass back in the day connected to Amazon Alexa and my Hue bulbs. Like, I was all in. I was drinking all the Kool-Aids. And now, hello, my friend, Homebridge and Home Assistant. You are my friends. Like, it's kind of funny, what Home Assistant really is. It's literally the open source Crestron software, except, it doesn't cost. That's the thing, like, Crestron is probably still the most reliable, I went out. if you wanted to not have to deal with anything, but it's so expensive. I mean, we use Crestron at the law firm for all the conference rooms for the wall setups, and being in IT, I was fucking working with that vendor quite often monthly to reset up these stupid things that they had a horrible operating system custom built for. It's like, dudes, you guys do something, do better. Like, just take some Linux version and put a nice skin on it. But they were very reliable. Except is when they didn't work, they really didn't work. Like, it was expensive as hell too, because you had to run custom switch and power adapters too usually. Yes. Man, I realize how lucky I have been in my life to have grown up professionally in the era I have. Like, so I was at the law firm running the smartphone department before there really were smartphones. Like I was managing Palm OS users, Treo users, and that was even before BlackBerry came out. Like, it was big. I mean, this is like the Palm OS Pocket PC, I want to say, era. Then after that, everyone moved. Literally, our whole firm, all the attorneys moved instantly to Blackberries. Like, with, I think, what was it? Can't remember which model it was, but it was like the 8890 or something. It was a big chunky black one with a touchpad on it. Oh my god, though, it was so damn good at emails. Like, if you needed to respond like to emails with really fast and long wordy emails, that phone was the king of messaging, like, early. So got a couple old Blackberries just for fun. But yeah, and then after that, what was it then? Then it was like a kind of an in-between time where, well, things still sucked. I mean, then we had Windows Mobile 5 coming out. That was the end of, like, towards the beginning. I think that was in between the BlackBerry era. But then we had the iPhone, announcements of that possibly coming out, the rumors of that. And yeah, that changed the whole game. Like, I remember that we talked to AT&T, had special agreement with them to get special, like, IP addresses, private ranges to set up firewall rules so we could... Our IT, us in IT were pretty concerned about active sync traffic in the day, because that was like the most heavily exploited port in the Exchange server was the active sync port. That's like how everyone hacked checked. So, I mean, that was like a big thing in our IT department. We wanted to make sure of that, you know what, if we're trying to make it secure if you can, let's just get private IPs. We can route that through our own router and then filter traffic that way and redirect everything. So we were kind of ahead of the game, I realized. That was really fun, though. Got an iPhone. Still got my, I do still have my launch iPhone 2G. Still on my shelf. And it still works. And the keyboard's so much better than any iPhone on right now. It's the software. Like, Apple just, they broke the keyboard, like, since iOS 17 or so. I haven't fixed it, It's like I used my buddy's Pixel recently. Oh my god, his keyboard was so good. It was like what I remember the iPhone being. I just straight up told him, like, dude, not gonna lie, your keyboard's awesome. Like, I've been using an iPhone 13 Pro lately. And it's bigger too, so it makes the key. I use a lot better on that just because it's bigger. Because I had, an iPhone 13 mini, or still do, I guess, as my backup nowadays. And I admit it, I was tempted for an iPhone 17 Pro, but I kind of wanted to stay still with the SIM card because I have so many older devices that are 4G compatible still, so they're not cut off yet. But they're also SIM card only, no eSIMs. It's funny, like, every time I go to Apple, they're like, hey, why don't you do an iPhone? I'm like, well, I can't. If you guys would just sell a goddamn phone with a SIM card slot like you used to, I'd buy a new iPhone. I'd buy probably the top of the line and drop almost $2,000. But they want to save, like, 2 millimeters of space inside that they didn't fill with anything. Even though they sold the SIM version in Canada up till, I think, the 16. I mean, I said to myself, well, if they release the iPhone Fold and it has a SIM slot only in, like, Canada, I'd actually order it at the Manitoba store, because So I'm in Minnesota, so that's just literally they're right out our back door, like the slogan says. Literally, I just would take a quick. I have a couple flights free with like reward miles that don't expire. Thank you for that, whoever law firm or whatever congressperson made that pass. So I just hop on a plane and pick it up in store because they won't ship you a Canadian iPhone to US and vice versa or any other country, which is so I don't get it. Like I guess maybe scamming or restrictions, regional restrictions or something. But if I go to Canada, I can buy an iPhone and bring it back with me. I got to pay like an import duty fee, but it is way cheaper than going the eBay route. I looked at iPhones on eBay in Canada, and holy balls, they're like $1,000 more than just the normal equivalent US version, eSIM only, which I get, you know. So, come on, Europe, make it. Bring back the bring back the SIM card slot. You guys are good at forcing companies to do stuff. We're hopeless in that regard. US is. You know us. We like to just bow down to the corporate overlords. Anywho, good times. It's been a hell of a journey for tech for me. That's the craziest thing, like, I'll be honest. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but in my mid-40s here, and the way the world's gone in the last, like, 10, 15 years, I do not have any fear of being irrelevant technologically in the next 20 years at all. Like, just because I grew up in when I did and learned what I did when I did, like, yeah, I already just have a fundamental advantage over any new techie, because I know why everything was made the way it was, because I was there, you know, in the early days. Like, I remember, like, cases back in the day. You literally had to wear gloves putting motherboards in cases, or unless you wanted to have, like, razor sharp, like, cuts and blood all over your case, because they didn't have, you know, the edges were that sharp on some of the cases. It's, like, wild. Like, I look at my buddy's computer, like, he built one recently, I'm like, damn. I guess I built one, too, at the firm, like, well, that was, like, 5 years ago. But that was, like, a high-end, graphic designer, type of, video production computer. So I got to drop, like, 7,000 on, like, dual SLI, fucking, whatever they were, NVIDIA RTXs at the time, like, the top of the line. I'm just like, dude, this, like, computer's like more than I'll make the next 2 months. We had to, you know, quote unquote, put Steam on it to just, you know, test it out, right? Yeah, it played everything on Ultra. It wasn't even funny. You know, there were fucking, you know, we did have some issues with, of course, drivers. It's like NVIDIA, man. They just haven't ever been able to make good drivers. I mean, they're better than Intel at times, that's for sure, but I mean, I still remember my GeForce 2. Man, those are good days. That's back when everything you had in your every video card out there, just like there's no games that could push it back in those days. The boy like Wolfenstein 3D. Oh man, that's wild. Kinda wild to think, you know, I used to play Asteroids as a kid on Atari. Now I play No Man's Sky. Like, I should give VR a try again. Like, I just, I admit it, I'm so lazy. Old man yell at clouds, like, I don't want to learn the motion schemes with the VR version. I know people are like, it's going to make you sick if you had to control your locomotion with your controller. I'm like, you know what? No, it wouldn't. Because I play flying games in VR, like Ace Combat, and I got my VR legs for that, so. But, or just give me the option at least, you know, Hello Games. Just give me the option Hello Games in VR with my PSVR 2. Let me just use the headset only for looking around, you know, and that immersion. But let me use my controller for everything else. And have like a, you know, my first person character out like, you know, as a first person mode. And maybe put a big warning on, this make you puke. Because some people will, I know. I mean, when I first got into VR way back in the day, and like I was late to VR too, like PSVR days. I remember the first few times going in, I'm like, whoa! I'm pretty good with like not getting like handling like roller coasters and drops of like on my stomach, but man, that first few times, I'm like, whoa, okay, we gotta take a break here. But after a few times, once you get the feel of it, it's not bad. And also depends on the game and the frame rate you're running at. I think bare minimum is 90 hertz. Anything below that, you're gonna start get a little woozy. Yep, that's kind of like that Sega VR headset back in the day for the Genesis, why it never released ever. I remember, like, I dreaming about that, seeing it in the pamphlets, like, oh, I want this. Yeah, it never released because every single person that played it got extreme headaches and puked. Just kind of like the, you know, I don't know how the Virtual Boy ever got released. Seriously, like, that was just like sickness. I remember playing it at Target a few times, like, and then afterwards just being like, having this like kind of upset stomach, like you're nauseous almost from it. It's like, yeah, that sucked. But hey, it was, you know, at least they're trying stuff, I guess, so. Yeah, it's just wild. Like, I've been, what month are we in right now? June? Dude, like, it's crazy to think, like, 5 months ago, I bought my Retroid Pocket 6 for, like, $300. And, like, this last month, Steam just, like, announced, like, price increase for the Steam OLED, I think it was, for, like, and the price increase alone was $300. Just, and nothing changed because of this memory crap or whatever. I'm like, dude, it's like, I don't think, are people looking at Android handhelds recently? Because, I mean, I follow all the sites that do, and I don't know, man. I think you're better off just getting an Android handheld, because they're under, like, $500 for really good ones. I could play almost anything, emulate anything up to Switch easily, and then even do lower end, the mid-tier indie games. I mean, you're not going to play AAA, but are you playing AAA on a Steam Deck? I don't think so, are you? And most of the people that do, they have like gaming rigs. Why not just use Steam Stream or Moonlight or whatever to stream your main PC over your own local network at a decent speed? I don't know. I looked at getting a Steam Deck and I just like, that thing's too fucking huge. First off, that's not a handheld. That's a laptop almost like. So I was into smaller PCs for a while with GPD. I guess I got the GPD WinMax and I got the GPD Pocket 3. Pocket 3 was sweet though. But I realized after a while though, that was like right when my eyes started changing as I got older. I'm like, yeah, I need a bigger screen. So then I basically went back to my MacBook Air 13-inch, my 2015. I used that up to like 2021. And that thing was showing its age, man. Oh, did not age well. i7 with 8 gigs of RAM. It was hurting. Then I finally got like over my stubbornness and bought an actual Apple Silicon-based laptop and insert Sean Murray's. This would be me the first time using my M1 Max. Just like what? Like crazy fast. And the battery life, like. My GPDs I thought were decent with 3.5, 4 hours. Like, yeah, getting like, I don't know, 9, 10 hours or something like that on battery. I'm at the law firm. The Lenovo's we had, the last ones, the Lenovo X1s. We got about 3.5, 4 hours battery life. And to me, that was like pretty crazy good, I thought. Now it's like, nowadays, like every Mac, I mean, my Neo gets like 10 hours of it. Pretty casual use, you know, surfing basically, but every once in a while, I'll pop out a quick little, really badly made YouTube video from it or something, and yeah, that's wild. Battery life just like, finally, right? I guess we've been suffering so long with how horribly inefficient laptop batteries have been. I mean, I still have like a 1999 Dell CPI, I think it is. It has like, oh my god, 333 megahertz processor. I actually have Windows XP on it and have it all set up to work with my Sony Clio PDA even. I got it all hot syncing, baby. And even got a Wi-Fi card too, PC card in it, so I can set up my retro router, which is super insecure and hackable, which I have VLAN off. I'm like, okay, I gotta learn how to make routes on my router, because This should not have any access to my networking whatsoever. And actually, I turned my access point off and on using it too. Yeah, it's funny, like, this is all the stuff lately I've been pulling out of underneath my bed. I've been cleaning stuff out or just going through things, and I kind of just, throughout the last 20 years, have been keeping certain things I felt like would be invaluable down the road, and like very niche things like PCMCIA cards. Like I have TV tuner cards, PC cards too still at work, and I have so many PCIe memory cards. Oh my god, adapters, Wi-Fi adapters, and RAM. I'm like, I was looking to sell it on eBay, but I'm like, it's just not worth it at this point. I might as well just keep it until like in like 20 more years, and then it might actually be worth something again, like double the price of it now. Like instead of $2, $5. Or if anything, I don't know, the way the world's going right now, it might actually be very valuable in the near future, because retro tech might actually be very, very valuable. I mean, I don't know, I get worried about the thought police, like 1984 like stuff happening again. Feels like we're doing a speed run too, with all the shit going on with Flock and Palantir and Jesus, Ice. Oh man. One of those, I'd say. So that's my like latest projects, are all kind of making my current day better, but also planning for my future days if things aren't so rosy cheery, I guess, right? Like, I know the internet's gonna not be so free very soon here, probably. Like, the censorship is just gonna keep going up, and it's gonna be done in the name of the children, of course. Watch out. Whenever they say it's for the sake of kids, it's always not. I mean, there are some things, but for the most part, it's just an excuse or a way to hide some pretty nefarious shit going on. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a swarm. What? Just randomly a swarm in here? No way, dude. I didn't know that happened. Uh-oh, so I don't think I have enough shit for this. Starting crap with the locals. I do like the look of the ship a lot, though. That's why I'm kind of trying to get those nanites to S-Class. I plan to bring it, buy this one back, actually, on my main save here later. Like, I am not hitting anything. Actually, I was gonna get the Positron. One more, come on, buddy. There you go. I didn't know these just spawned in space, like without being on the missions even. That's kind of cool. So I noticed that the Death Star thingy just stays in the system I'm in right now. Like it never leaves, even after I'm done with the missions. And for a while I could go right up to it and shoot it and it wouldn't do anything. But now it will kill me. Now it'll use this thing. Actually, let's go. Where's he at? Let's go poke the bear. It's a nice space. Come on. There we go. So yeah, I guess they just do appear. So let's see. Unpin this. Yeah, I wasn't even on one of those. Let's see, did it count, I wonder? Nope, good deal. Yeah, I'm gonna make all these 16s, and then I'm not gonna do any more. Once I get the 16, I'm done running the... I don't know. I doubt it's gonna do anything in the end, but what the heck? Why not, right? Follows the No Man's Sky 16 patterns and storylines and lore. Man, these space station redesigns, they're so well done. Like, it doesn't ever feel like I see a repeat of them ever. Even though I probably do quite often, but the variations are just enough, and the colors especially, where you're like, yeah, this is different. Okay, I have like, my inventory is out of control, but I'm not in the inventory organizing mood tonight. I'm kind of lazy. I think I'm just gonna go make I'm just gonna refine some runway mold. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna make the money. We'll have it. I'm gonna do a full cycle. We'll do 2 runs, so 40 minutes worth. We'll do 4 up in the freighter, 4 down on the base. And go back and forth. We'll see if I should have memorized what was in here, and I should have hopefully some nanites. Hopefully. Yay! It always leaves 4, which is weird. Oh, it's a 5-to-1 ratio. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I gotta try to get 50,000, and I can get my cool ship up to an S class. Should have just filled those right up again. There we go. Kick it off here. Hang on. So I got quite a bit left. $1,000. 6,000. Okay, I better quick mine some more of these. Oh, I was hoping I'd still have that boost going. Getting all the runaway moles. Look at that, it's like 30,000 already. Not bad. It's funny how I'm supposed to say weavers, but you know what? Just the weave part like that, I kind of like that actually in my basement and the message. That should do us for a while. Holy balls. Okay, let's go fly up. Let's see my freighter. Oh, yep, there it is. I think I can take the teleporter and it won't reset my refiner status. But if I warp my freighter out, I'm gonna lose whatever's in the refiner, so. This thing is so massive. Ooh, I like the blue. Looks good. The weavers. Okay, I think I got 4 of these now. Oh yeah, I got my base these days. Check it out. Oh, I got all the parts finally. And it's kind of similar to my other one I made. Not as big though. Okay, let's see here. Refiners. Oh wait, hang on. Let's take that shortcut, huh? I think I might have. Nope, I have nothing in here. Nothing at the moment. So I will have 8 of these running. So I'll be like 16,000 nanites hopefully here in 20 minutes. So nice thing is, you know, these don't have to be fueled. They just run. Yeah, I made like 50,000 nanites previous couple days. I was doing a lot of this, and then I was working my base in between, which it's a good way to kind of, you know, maximize your play time without and get to, you know, doing grindy things. All right. Oh, it's funny. I rearranged these so like now the order of all my storage. Oh no, actually it's back now. No, it's totally out of order. So yeah, this stuff is all down here. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see. Is there? I need to go water exploring here. I think. Okay, I'll take the teleporter back. Whoa! Wait, did I break it? Hey. There you go. Something's not working. Recording. Here. Go down here and hook that up. There we go. I thought it was hooked up though. Okay, there we go. Yeah. That works. Yeah, I had to put a bunch of windows in because windows! You know, what the heck? We'll make some food. What does this stuff do? Oh. Marrow, huh? How about this one? Oh, they're all marrow. Well, at least I get rid of it now. Gonna make grease pies here quick. Those are easy. I don't think wait, I don't have any milk. Okay, well, clear that out of inventory. What else here? What do the hypnotic eyes do? The horrifying, yeah. I'm just gonna leave that there. Oh yeah, I was gonna make some wheats. I think I have two of these going on here. Yeah, nice. They actually fixed this. It was kind of weird how this was working for a while. Oh, there's more. It's kind of weird how it's different. Must be a different storage. Okay, let's see. I need to make some. What am I making again? Yeast. That's it. I can use this. Yeah, there we go. Then I can make some dough. Should I put these closer by each other? Actually, I should just put. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You know what? If I'm gonna be a bacon, that'd get in the way there. Now we're good. I have milk, but I guess I don't. So, what do I need? One I need is two. You know, I don't think I'm gonna go down this. We're not going down the bacon route tonight. Let the yeast finish here and. Oh, hey, I got more of these over here. What? Hey, grab these back, yo. Is that what these are? No. Man, I'll be good to go now. Oh yeah. I brought all these with for my primary save. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bring my nutrient adjuster and a bunch of cakes. Wise decision. Okay, we're done. I think it's refined flour and yeast that makes. There we go. Some dough. I think it's dough I want. And then I think dough will turn into a pie. What do I need? Oh, I need cream and dough, I think it is. Pest suppressor, but okay, I'm talking now. Oh, I'm glad to hear. Good job. I'm glad you're content with your job. You're doing a most excellent job, my friend. Keep up the good work. Oh no, I made bread. Can't make anything else with dough. Yeah, I'll make some bread. You do your thing. We'll check the refiners now. Get some. Take a little bit of this, add a little bit of that. There we go. Yeah, it's probably the most efficient way to do it. Just that way they continuously run. Man, I remember back in the day when I used to like do like a stasis device runs. I remember the Galactic Hub had a bunch of these crazy farms set up, and you could literally keep going in like a 3 system hop and have all the resources for stasis devices. But it'd take you about an hour for a run. But you'd come out with about 1.5 billion afterwards, so pretty worth it then. What are we at right now? We have 32,000. I need about 18,000 more to get this bad boy up to an S-class. And let's see. I feel like there was phase beams, hull splitter, infra knife. Nope, nope, nope. Positron. Hey, that's what I want. Oh, I can do this now. Put on a true gun here. I suppose I'll make one. Okay, let's see, where's my supercharged? Here. Some days I don't know about these next to each other slots. What do we got here? 15,000 only? We can do better than that. Nope, not really. You know, I don't need to have a warp drive that high. I'd rather have this thing destroying stuff. Only 2,000 more? That's low. Okay, there we go. Just gotta throw stuff in corners. They're all the pass. Actually, that's a good thing. Fuse. Keep that for now. Oh, economy scanner. I don't think this gets any boost from anything, no. Okay, we're gonna move you over here, Polo. Give you your classes. Like, trying to think where I should put stuff. Okay, that's gonna go there. There we go. Yeah, I can only get one more of these anyway, so... Shields, whatever. Let's see. All right. There it is. Ha! Let's try to figure out where I put that thing. Oh yeah, hyperdrive 1200. That looks pretty good. There we go. Good enough. Throw that in there for now. Basic shields. Oh, yeah, really. See if we can get these ones. Is the active ones. Okay, I'm still inside here. This doesn't connect anything either. I don't know why I gave that the ideal spot. Hmm. Yeah, this is gonna go down here. Man, I have all the launch thruster like upgrades almost. Okay, let's go here. Not so good. Okay, for now. And the sad shields. We'll just put you right there. Okay, I think we got ourselves a much better outfitted ship here. I still gotta go into a water world to get those stuff. Let's see, we'll throw that in here. For future. I suppose, what the heck. Give our shields a little something. Yeah, that's a good spot. Okay, here we go. Well, let's go check our refiners again. I don't know why I went down there even. Might be close enough to... Oh, not that much, I guess. A couple hundred. Oops. Build it up again. I bet the ones on the base will be pretty close. You know what, while we're here, let's make it cozier. Hello. I think I'll put the chair like right here. I can sit there and then refine, check them. Alright, dude, move all the way. I'm gonna put this here. That's right, you're gonna be on top of it now. Okay, but you're still kind of in the way. Fair enough. I always like put these in here in case I need some of that. Sometimes it would be like antimatter in there. I'm like, you know what? Let's just check. Useful decoration, right? There we go. I think I'll do the same with the other side, so, you know. Oh, need more antimatter. Hang on. Let's go check them out. It'd be funny if I got like 4 antimatter then. Look at this, how it just keeps going though. It's crazy. It's like he goes double. Oh no, mate. Hey, there we go. Ha, perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay, let's do some of these only. Oh, how do I have to hang on? So we got no one here. Oh, it's like there's 2, 3? Oh. I think I got one there, right? No, no. It's fine, I make them to get more of them. We'll see. Yeah, that's weird. It's like it does top and bottom of them now or something. Oh, I didn't get any anti-miter though. Oh, I'll just make some. There we go. We got the wares now. Oh, I should check this quick. We got some bread. I wonder what that does in the nutrient processor. I guess I'll find out. Okay, I'm gonna just do this here. Oh, I don't need the nip though. I'm just gonna get the authorities called on me. It's funny though, I got so much storage now. I should just... Okay. It's on. We're gonna properly do this. We have a lot of resources. Oh, that's the thing I was missing down here. Okay. Fill dioxide. Okay, there we go. Cool. That looks perfect. Oh my god, so much raw mold. Sell these 2 things. Fair spot out for them. Cool. Ooh, I'm curious. Let's see. Okay, let's deal with this. Oh, I got that here? Oh, okay. Void mates. Man, it really wants me to make something. Hang on, I know what's going on here. There we go. Jeez. Overly aggressive tutorial, huh? Okay. Try to bring some some organization to this chaos it is. that's right. It's in one of these. There it is. What is this? Ship one? Wait. Oh, pulse splitter. I think these are. Oh, that's an emperor knife. Let's see. What ship is this? Nah, we're not doing emperor knife. So much space in my list. Carry these around too here, down here. Yeah, I remember I accidentally hit the auto sort button once. I'm like, oh my god. I quickly went back and reloaded the save. Like, no. You know, I'll just keep these on me because I'll give them away later. This is a purple row I see. Unstable gem. I can't send it to where I want it to. I'll put the junk down here. I'll put all this here. Oh, oh, that was a good dopamine hit right there. Oddly enough. Yeah, my brain likes organization. Okay, we're good. Bread's done. Let's go back to the planet here. Save quick, because I've been playing this for 9 years, and yes, that's a good idea. Oh, this ship's gonna be an S-Class soon. Ah, look at that thing now. Ah, it's filling. I'm definitely gonna buy this back in my primary save. I want to get it to S-Class and fully spec'd out so I don't have to do any work then. You know it'd be easier in my primary save to upgrade, but it's like my... Yeah, right now... Hang on, let's see here. Right now I have 0 stats for these 2 other things. You can tell, like, my handling is so... Oh, it's not too bad. Well, no. Who's that? Oh, that's something I dropped. Oh, wait, what is over here? I don't think I left these. I bet it's like runaway mold areas. Oh, there's another base over here. Oh no, we got some rivals. Looks like it's some royals we got over here. Love it. It's fun to have neighbors though. Maybe someone I know from my session actually. From Planet Blue Awesome. Oh, yeah, I bet that's where the mold is. Okay, let's see, where's my base again? Oh, I'm over on this hill. Well, that's right, I made my base by another nanite farm. There's one around here, I think. That was it, I think. That's where I first came to get my goods and wares. Wait, where is my base going? Oh, man, I built that too good, like, hidden. Look at that. Literally just hides. Huh, cool. Yeah. Well, let's see where we're at with the, I bet it's all processed here. Oh yeah, that's a good sign. Good sign of big money. It's funny that you gotta take this out and then fill it back up again. Or also give you an error. I left not knowing that and came back and nothing was going on. It was sad face. I should maybe make more of these down here, but, you know. Making the nanites. And this is legit making the nanites too. This isn't like any... I could just... No, you can't really dupe nanites, so... Yeah, it's one of the things you can't really, unless you save edit. Because you could dupe all this stuff you want with refiners. I admit it, I did dupe a couple of my cakes because I was getting low. Alright, focus. Focus on the nanites. Good. See where we're at now. We're at, 48,000. Okay, we'll do one more mining session here. It's out of here. It's out of here. I should use, you know what? We're gonna use my trade rocket. This thing is so, oh, how will this work? Oh, let's go outside and do this. Yeah. This is always fun. Okay, it's kind of, where's the space station? Should try to plan it to follow it, but I'm not that ambitious. Okay, we're gonna do our trade rocket here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the hill if I can. Kinda. Sometimes it'll fall over, and it just goes crazy. Like, it's so drunk looking. Like, it's totally gonna fall over. It's gonna go straight probably into my base, and then we'll see. Yay. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, we're gonna sell these two things. I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna... I have a feeling it's gonna go like crazy here. Oh, hush, yeah. Here we go. Just send it on its way here. Watch out. Clear! Clear, everybody! Watch out! Watch out, little guys! Oh, wow, they fixed that! Huh. Yeah, if you actually follow it, it goes all the way to the space. Hang on, we go follow it. Let's try following it. Might let it get out of right sight too fast. I think we can catch it. I think we can catch it. We'll see. Where's the space station at? Oh, I don't know if we're gonna. It'd be cool if you could lock onto it. No. It'd be funny if I passed it. I don't know. I might beat it. But I should have like got on my ship right away. I should have been hovering. You don't see any trade rockets behind us? Okay, well, next time we'll have to try to be in the ship and follow it. Yeah, they actually fixed that. Before it was so wonky, like, oh my god. It would just bounce all over and never make it to where, never make this, you get paid, but it didn't seem like it would ever make this space station. Dude, that looks pretty sweet, actually. You know, I'm not complaining about this look at all. But my ship just keeps flying away without me. Oh, I should have got, let's get up here. There we go. Proper picture. Oh yeah, dude, that's a sweet looking Sentinel. I mean, I love my Venator that I have my main save, but this thing looks pretty cool with that blue. Okay, let's get a picture like right. Oh, hang on, it's gonna keep me in the world. Hover, please. Slow hover. I can't outpace them. Yeah, the world doesn't. I'm in a multiplayer session, so it doesn't truly stop. So my ship just keeps a going. You know what? That's okay. I need to be further away now. This. Got reversed, are we? Very slowly. Well, not very, but no, I just like that blue, man. That looks pretty sweet. Let's see here. Not too much golden hour. Okay, a little bit closer. Yeah, I spend way too much time taking pictures in this game. I have like my photo album right now of pictures is I think over 1,000 now. I need an angle shot, you know, like side more. Okay, ship, you do whatever. I don't care. We're looking at this bad boy. The sun over here. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. That's a solid looking center there. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I did. I didn't try to make it like a hidden in the woods, but I'm kind of digging it actually. Should call it a lair actually, not a outpost. When I think of it, it's become a lair now. There we go. It's kind of hidden. So at least for me it is. It takes me forever to try to find it. But not. Okay, let's do our thing. Let's do our boost. The one. This is, I mean, there's other ones that are 64%. So that's like really ridiculous. Yeah, we'll have enough of these for quite some time. I love how they do like runaway. They're always on hills. You know what? I'll do enough of this where we are upgrading to a third refiner. Sorry, couch, we're taking you out. It's now becoming an industrial zone. Plus, I have like seats all over inside there, right? I don't feel guilty. Oh, 3 in an area. That's okay. Oh, if I move it, I'm gonna lose everything. So let's do this. Trying to go in my underground area there. Noise. Oh, my labels don't look as good now. You know what? Hang on. Let's do that again. This one right here. Right. Since they can only do 3. think I need a relevant sticker because there's one. I don't know, is there a refining sticker? I think. This feels kind of appropriate though. I love it. Bone broth. Bones of justice. Okay, let's see here. Focus. The spirals. Oh, this is gonna sit well. I can't even see it really. Kind of pointless. Never mind. However, let's move this maybe over. Give a little light in the area. Okay. Actually. Our teapot sitting area. Yeah, teapot. So clever. Okay. Back on to the refiners. Now we can do 4 down here. So that's like 8 total. If I was fancy, I'd probably do 3 more over there, but it gets kind of noisy. Don't want to be like a data center. Sweet, I think after this run, these runs will be pretty close to S-Class for my ship. Let's see, we have 41,000, so 9,000 more, we're good. I think I could put in another one. Oh, the nice thing is I can go sit in here away from the noise at least. Relax, and then I can kind of keep an eye on those. When they turn green, they're done. Okay, well, I'm waiting. I'm gonna get some coffee. Looks like it's still refining. Oh man, I've been like totally getting older, obviously, like everyone. But I've been trying like foods I never liked before, and man, I've been like, I realized I like pickles on my turkey sandwiches now. And I found out that if you get like the, I think Clausen pickles, the ones that have all the spices and everything, you know, in them, like the hamburger slice one, when you run out of those, what you can do is you can take an actual cucumber and slice it just like that, throw them back in that brine in the fridge for a day, and you'll basically have just like that pickles again. It's kind of wild. I don't think you could do it with the other kind of pickles, but you have this because Clausen's, I think they are, have like all the actual ingredients, not just that, pickle juice looking. Like, cause I used to, my mom and I, we would make refrigerated pickles in the summer because mom and I would do, I'd always plant a garden for mom so we'd have something to do and have good veggies in the summer or whatever. And so, yeah, I'm like, I was thinking to myself, because that cucumber I had like half of, and I'm like, I'm not gonna eat this just like this. I'm like, wait a second. What can happen if I cut it up, put it back in the pickle jar juice, with all the stuff still in there, seal it up for a day, back in the fridge. Tried one today, I'm like, holy crap. I could save so much money on good pickles, because really all it is just the ingredients you put the pickles in. The vinegar and the whatever, what is it, dill, and onions, and it's usually, I think corn peppers are in this one. So, yeah, if you want a good, like, crunchy, fresh tasting sandwich, I'm a big fan. My go-to is honey wheat bread, American whip on each, or mayo on each side, then two slices, like two of those hamburger Clausen pickles, dill pickles on one side, then some, I can't remember if it's butterhead lettuce, it's like a big leaf of it, 2 leaves on there, and then like 5 slices of thin sliced turkey breast. Boom! That is fucking tasty, yo. Like I've ever seen Red posts saying like, well, if you could eat only one thing the rest of your life, what would it be? I've come to the conclusion, I think that would be it, because it's bread, mayo, you got turkey, pickles, you got that crunch, and you get the zing. And then the lettuce to me is like more the trying to be healthier than anything. I guess for looks more than anything. Or no, it separates the pickles from the turkey, I guess, too. But yeah, big fan. I've been making fried rice myself. I still haven't gotten it down though. Like, I'm an adopted Asian, so I don't have it in my blood. I wasn't raised around other Asian people making fried rice, which I wish I was. My God, they make such good fried rice. So I need to go like make some more Asian friends again. I don't know. It's kind of hard to for me being a Korean, adopted Korean. I feel, at least with other traditional Koreans, it's a little weird. I guess I never really tried either. I do get along with the Hmong people though, I guess I've dated a couple of Hmong girls, ladies, women, whatever. It's funny though, it was wild. There's such a closely knit families, or they are, just because of the, smaller population of Hmong people. I dated this one chick who was a cousin to one of my friends from 10 years earlier when I was younger partying. I'm like, what? No way. I'm yeah, I guess you kind of look like her actually now in the face and everything. Huh, cool. Yeah, she was actually older than me. She was a freak, yo. Young men, watch out for those older women. They know what they're doing. I don't know, I'm a weird dude. I've always kind of always chased the women a little bit older than I am, because I don't know, just in my situation and experiences, it's just so much drama sometimes with the younger, mature. Then again, they probably women say the same thing about us men too, so, we're each guilty of being immature in relationships and whatnot, so. Where are we at? We are at, 5,000 more. We'll just let these do their... Actually, I guess I could fly back with my freighter. You know what? Let's just try this. I think I can just teleport there. That's actually... I remember someone asking for a beam me up option. I'm like, that would be actually really sweet. Especially when you're doing stuff like I am, where you're going back and forth between your freighter and your main base. However, though, I realize that making freighter bases is fun still. I wish we could have more, blended room. I wish this door wouldn't be here. The reason is because this is the technology room, and that's a biological room. I'm trying to think of how I did my last one. I feel like I must have had this all the way over here. So I always like these rooms. They look so nice in space. You know, I do have one of my quarters I'm still working on. We got it's a two-person place here, pretty cozy. Got some nice windows. Yeah, we gotta have windows. Look at the big guns. God, those guns are huge in VR. Like, ridiculously. Everything's huge in VR. Oh my god, scale in this game. This one's gonna be a techie room, aka my kind of place. Haven't done anything yet, though. I put windows in. That's... You know what? While we're here, I guess. I guess while we're here, I'll burn some time for us. Yeah, we'll do this. Bed back here. I don't feel like the bed should be like right. At least if I was in space, that's where my bed would be. It's funny though, now that I think of it though, I have a condo with like floor-to-ceiling windows on one side of my condo. But I had my bed right up against the windows for like, I want to say like 3 months. But then it was like at the end of fall too. And I'm in Minnesota, so 20 below weather in winter. Yeah, it got chilly. You know, I mean, my windows are triple paned, and they're really well insulated, but you can still feel that, like, chill off of them from being glass or whatever. So I decided that it was not for I. Even though it was pretty cool, though, waking up and just looking over and be like, oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, wait, everyone else can see me, too. I kind of like this little desk area right here. Kind of like how I had one of my setups in the apartments I lived in. It's good enough, good enough. I feel like I'm gonna put a tree in the corner here, though. Gotta have some green living. Wait, can I use that? Oh, there it is. Hello. See, I wish I could make this color different, but I can't. That's just the color. Cute little evergreen. Except we're gonna make it a blue one. Yeah, I think that's nice to do. My flower potter. My flower. Actually, it works out pretty good. That looks kind of really weird. It kind of does, actually. Yeah, we need a TV over here for the dudes. I always use these as TVs nowadays. They're good TVs. Not a very good programming though. Kind of the same thing always on. Oh, look at that. I had a feeling that was not gonna be flush. Yeah, I think this wall is just the texture. Well, you know what? Portrait TV it is. In the future. That's gonna drive me crazy though. That kind of stuff, like, you know what? There we go. That's what we fix that. I'm gonna make this include thing. Oh yeah, whole different color palette for these parts, of course. Which are... Who picked these colors? These colors suck. Just give us basic white and a standard RGB color, you know? That's all we ask. I'm like, I don't think I'm the only one that said this. I've seen posts on Reddit about it, like, who the hell is making these color schemes? Are they just... I mean, I get they want the vibe of, you know, aesthetics of an 80s, 70s, 80s sci-fi cover. But come on. Give us just a basic blue, white, black, white, I don't know. So we'll just have to go light gray. This will look so awesome, like in a black and white, you know, scheme if you can make it. But then again, like I say too, that's the biggest complaints I have about a game is the color of the parts in it. That's not a bad thing really. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna fully. Well, I started. I got about 4 or 5 minutes still left. I'm gonna make a massive living room, couch style. Okay, where's my bed at? This will be the separator of the room. Potty from here. Okay, that's the middle of the room, so I'll make a walkway. That's not square. I think that's pretty. Ooh, I think it looks pretty. Oh, it's a little down. That's okay. We're not gonna look at it until it. I'll probably fix it later. Oh, see, let me invert this. It's like, yeah, that's just the color rug I wanted. Oh man. So yeah, the secondary color is the main. Ugh, it's the best blue I get. I guess I got purple. Man, you know what? There we go. Black it is. Oh, that's no. Fine, we'll just do. Okay. Just asking for one of these right here. You know, it's gonna kind of mess up the flow walking in, but you know what? It's like a grocery store and department store. We're gonna make you get to places. I think I will throw the parking out here. These are fun. Something makes a lot of noise, I think. Some of these parts just have like too much ambient noise coming from. Well, it makes the wobble noise. Huh, whatever. Wobble, 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 wobble. Ooh, buy our crate time. How many times have I could switch my angle, but I'm too lazy. Oh yeah, it looks good enough. It'd be easier if I was to probably come at an angle like this, but put a little blocker in here too. Let's see. Or is this hanging off? Yeah, it's not. See how there's that. Okay, we're not doing that. We're doing one of these. Right, like that. Hey, actually, that worked out well. Cool. That's nice. I don't think I'm gonna do a fireplace in this one. It makes so much noise. We are throwing a server in here because that's, you know, that's me. Ooh, gated cabinet for sure. This looks like my, kind of like my condo. Except I don't have this big of a server. More like a. Oh, hang on, dude! I never thought about this. Why didn't I think of this earlier? Ah, I could build my own home lab up here, dudes. Yes. How's my this? There we go. Wish we had more RGBs, man. Kids. Okay, we're gonna build our own computer setup here. Let's see here. There's our data servers. Let's get our server block over here. SVR desktop itself. Ooh, that looks pretty badass actually. Oof. For me, putting this thing right above my head. Okay, that's not a good idea. No, actually, I don't think I need a different table. Yes. Ooh. Okay, maybe. Yeah, workshop it is. Actually, I could phase this in and it would look okay. Wait. Yeah, I'll put this up here then. There we go. Oh, it's a little off. Can I put it on? Oh, why is this like this? There we go. It's like for eGPU. Oh, I gotta do fancy stuff to get that to fit. Okay, well, this ain't working as I planned. I think it's that invisible wall thing messing with me. I want to see the chips here. Oh, it's not seeing the edge here. There we go. Oh, that's gotta be a lower angle, okay. I love how it just sticks right to stuff. That looks so. I like it. There's a small one here on our data. Right. Oh, it's hard to see though. We got a smart bed. Hey, you know, that looks kind of not overly done. First, we gotta hang some pictures. Actually, let's represent it some old school. Oh, see, you can't. I have to put like a board up, don't I? Okay, fair enough. Okay, I got an idea now. Ooh, look at this one. Sweet. We're perfect for that. Lining up that line there. I bet it's poking out in front of the wall, isn't it? You know what? I don't notice it from this angle. We'll let it be. Let it be. I do feel like I need to angle this now. This guy's. There we go. Ooh, my tech bedroom setup, condo setup on the freighter's looking good. Kind of cozy. I put a chair in my desk, huh? We're gonna upgrade to our. The closer you get to a gaming desk, or chair. I don't like the look of those. Oh, it's gonna stick out. Okay, it's gotta be on the ground. You know, I think I might put the. I think we are gonna put a fireplace in there. Oh, that's what was going on. I didn't have three plates. It's on the ground, right? It's not floating. It's hard to tell when it's on glass. Okay, cool. That looks decent. My junk pile. Tech I need still. Got one of those. Guess I could have put a planter in there. A wall. Yeah. So I'd put this thing in. But man, does this thing make a lot of really bad annoying noise. Let's put on top here. Oh man, they got rid of the noise finally. Cause it was really annoying. Like, oh, I like how it looks, but it was such an annoying noise that I didn't want to put it up. How long would you put it up here? There we go. Gotta show off our trophies. Oh, got to move that out of the way. You know what? We'll show off that we like to think about the world. Oh man, how much time do I spend rearranging these things? And this is a freighter I'm not even going to keep because, you know, this is my expedition save, so all this work I'm doing is basically, in a way, pointless. Except for it brings me much satisfaction. It brings me much joy. Oh, I don't know if I should put this over my bed. That seems like a bad way to be sleeping. This is the house. There we go. Ship and pilot sign. That's what this is. Got hang on the side here like this. I kept trying to always hang this like. I just don't like it though. It's such a. I guess we can do one of these. Weird. Oh, that's kind of different. I don't know. How about we do that instead? Oh. It's like the whole... It's gotta be touching there. That's side. Okay. Let's see how we... Oh. Right there. Hey, I made it work. Actually, that looks pretty decent. As I pat myself on the back again. Yeah, yeah. As good as that thing's gonna look, honestly. Oh, this door needs to be definitely. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, yeah. Hey, I got dudes checking out the place already. What do you think, my friend? Do you like my quarters? I'm kind of digging them. I feel like I need to put another bed back here. I feel a little guilty having this whole place to myself. I am the captain, though, so. I mean, our guest lodging is pretty spectacular, too. I mean, this is pretty cozy. A little more sleeping quarters. I should maybe put another bed in here. Kind of the bunk setup. And there's room right here. This would this be a little too good? Ah, yeah. Get a little roll. I guess you could just down. No. It's got good vibes the way it is. Okay, that should be enough time to check my refiners. Get my steps in while we're at it too. Oh yeah, they're totally done. Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna get an S-Class ship now. So yeah, if I add, can I add these? No, you gotta take it all the way out. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I can make about 50,000 nanites per hour. If I have 8 refiners going and I constantly keep an eye on them. I don't know about the... Actually, that's not too bad time, really. I would have killed for that kind of nanite production early game back in 2016. Oh, getting nanites back in No Man's Sky version 1.01. Ooh, it's a painful adventure right there, yo. Then again, I guess we didn't have as many things that needed nanite upgrades, but still. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna see these ones off. We're just gonna let these do their thing. I'm probably gonna log off here in a little bit once I get my S-Class and then upgrade. Are you just like contemplating teleporting? Before, hang on, talk about. There's time to lean, there's time to clean. Okay, boomer. Agreed. Yeah, I'm regretting that. We're kind of missing my old job where I didn't do shit and got paid like $85,000 a year. Oh, those are good days. But thankfully, I was smart in my last 5-10 years of that job and saved heavily. Actually, the biggest thing for me was not to have any debt. Like, it's hilarious, actually, the way the credit system's built. Let's see here. What are we in right now? Last year, in July, I had a credit score of 848. End of July last year, I paid off my condo and also paid off my car. So I had no debt whatsoever, no credit card or anything. My credit score went down to 798 the next month because I didn't have any debt and I paid everything off. What the hell? It's kind of messed up, right? I wonder why people are in debt. So yeah, if you don't have any kids or debt, you can retire on pretty much very little money. Like when I retire, I'm gonna make the amount of if investments continue as they are. Like the calculation of what I was gonna make with my investments and Social Security, like it's like 10 times the amount of money I make now per month. I make like, oh my god, what do I make? hard to calculate. Right now, until October, I got some money coming in from rented farmland on October. So till then, though, I make like $350 a month, I think it is. So, oh yeah, and then I have some more like CDs, cash or CD dividends coming out then too. See, I do like, it's kind of funny, like, if I told people if you come down with like a windfall of cash and are looking to invest it, my advice is to split your investment section of it in two certain like buckets, I call it. One being your long-term bucket and another being your short-term but longer-term. Or I guess your long-term and a liquid investments, aka money you can have instantly available without any tax like punishments, you know, like with IRAs and 401ks, aka early withdrawal fees. So, I don't know. Not financial advice, that's just kind of what I'm trying to do these days. Like I was saying before, you know, it's all about not creating an unsustainable lifestyle. I was working towards that for a while, and then I started looking at myself like, what am I doing? Like, spending all this money on eating out when, you know, yeah, like, ever since I was, like, the moment, like, the 2020 when I started that caregiving for my mom in her last years with dementia, it, like, really taught me, it really honed my domestic skills. Like, I could be one hell of a house husband for anybody or whatever. So, hey, ladies, if you're looking for a nice guy that's very savvy with technology and kids, I don't want kids myself personally, but I'm good around them. Very good with animals and pets. And I can clean and cook and stuff. And even make badly made furniture. My God, I was kind of getting worried about myself because I watched Fight Club again recently. I'm like, holy crap, I'm Edward Norton. I was Edward Norton before except my midlife crisis wasn't Fight Club. Mine was caregiving for my mother. Like, but it was exactly what I needed. Which is wild to say, you know, yeah. And it actually, weirdly enough, too, like, the most surprising part about it is that by doing what I did, like, it allowed me to do what I'm doing now, which is not whatever I want. It's kind of funny how that worked out. Like, prior to that happening, I started thinking about that. I would probably have to do this, or my sister, one of us would probably have to do it. We wouldn't have to, but we've seen my family's old, or my parents were older, so I saw a lot of relatives already go through nursing homes and all the likes. And then after my dad passing, like, last in 2020, basically when I became a caregiver because he passed away and was my mom's caregiver, I made a promise to him, too, that I told him that on his last words I told him was, I love you. I promise I will take care of Mom as best as I can, as long as I can, and that was like, yeah. And that's one thing I don't break promises ever, especially to my father, who I love so much, like, amazing man. I mean, my parents are great, crazy awesome. Like, they would help so many people. Like, we were poor growing up. We were farmers. I mean, we were poor, but we didn't have money. Like, I know in class, I did not have the nicest clothes. I did not have the newest toys. I mean, we had a lot of rich kids in my class, surprisingly, in the rural area. Their parents were the ones that owned half the county, you know, millionaire ones, whatever. But my mom and dad, we weren't the poorest, but there were more people that were not poor, but just maybe not as much to have or struggle at times. My mom and dad, I would see it as a kid always, and I was pretty alert about this stuff, they would subtly help these families out without making it look like they're given to them, you know, like, hey, you know what, we had a really good garden this year, and we had a cow or a steer just butchered, and we have like way too much hamburger for what we have in our freezer. Would you guys like 20 pounds of hamburger and like 20 pounds of like frozen green beans and corn? And it's like, dude, I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, Yeah, very cool. Like my dad, he raised a garden more to give it away than to enjoy it himself. Like his enjoyment was the joy of people getting like awesome garden stuff all the time. Like the pandemic really was hard on him because his biggest ad it was hard on all the older people and young people, us younger people probably didn't realize it, but yeah, it was a lot of old people died during the pandemic, probably from loneliness almost, or it contributed to it. Sadly, because like all the card clubs that my dad looked forward to that every week to go to the card clubs because it was his outlet to talk to people. Because my mom, we knew she had dementia starting to progress through it like in 2016 or so, and she had a stroke in 2018 that really brought things home down to earth, and we did all the planning, started planning like life planning or estate planning and that stuff too. So, which I'm glad we did that back then. My mom and dad did set up the power of attorney and power of medical directive and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's like, but yeah, parents were awesome. Like the amount of volunteering my mom did at church and school and like all the sports teams I was on, we would always be the ones that would be giving other kids rides or picking them up and dropping them off. Like that's huge. Like that allowed kids that didn't have opportunities, I realized, like to get these opportunities that I was just really happy that I was even able to get. Because like that's the thing I have with kids these days and parents right now. Like every fucking parent out there is like promising their kid the world, which I get it. You're a parent, you want to see the best for your kids, but you need to bring this. You need to show them the reality of your financial situations and the world. Like you can't. Why do you keep propping up this idea that the more you have, the better you are? In my opinion, it's the other way around, man. The best things in life, money can't even touch or buy. Sure, it makes it easier getting to that point in life, but in the end, it's the money ain't making you happy. If anything, it brings you more pain and suffering. Like, look at all the billionaires. They look fucking they just look sad, unhappy. They're constantly worrying probably every night, like, oh my god, I probably lost $1 million tonight in the stock market, or oh, what am I gonna do? How can I make more money? I don't know. Like, I don't get it. We as a society, as a people, I think we need to just say that $100 million is enough money for one human being to have. And please try to argue against that idea to me and see how ridiculously greedy you will sound. Justify why you deserve to be earning $100 million just because you can. The reality is, if you make over $5 million a year, you're not doing it private. You're doing some pretty shady things, maybe not directly, but indirectly by the actions of your company or your job itself. Like, so, yeah. I don't know. We're getting to that point, my friends, unfortunately, with society, with the world. We are early days of French Revolution style. What's going to happen probably here? It's just the cascading effects of AI snaking its own tail, funding of it, and popping up of the markets. Like Bitcoin actually did a crazy drop recently. We're down to 61,000 right now. I predict that's going to go down to about 30,000 within the next year and a half cycle or so. It's kind of redoing what we saw prior to the big 125,000 run up. So people out there that say, oh man, I wish I would have bought Bitcoin when it was low. Okay, when it drops to 30, there's no excuse not to buy a little bit. Like a fraction at least. $1,000 I'd say at least, Why not, right? If you can afford to do it. That's the thing, Like any investments. Invest only what you can afford to lose, right? Oh my god, I just saw all this now. Oh, that's all? Wait, how much? 2 million only? Oh. Bread's not worth that much here either. They don't appreciate the baked goods in space. I don't know, man. I'm gonna start. The plan is to learn how to. I wanna learn to make my own pizza dough. It's like make my own pizza. It's like my air fryer is not big enough for a full-size pizza, and I miss pizza at times. Which actually, I might just go pick up a Domino's pizza, like pepperoni. It's pretty cheap when you go pick it up. It's like $8. Then you just tip them, like leave a couple dollars tips. It's still cheaper than takeout or delivery, and fresher too. Like it's like I know what happened to this pizza all the way from the store at least. I don't know. I have yet I feel a little guilty because I've had free trial to Amazon Fresh, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use it. So I didn't want to go to the store, and all I needed was like some lettuce, pickles, bread, and milk or whatever. And I gotta admit, that is pretty nice, actually. I do drive up at wherever I go shopping for groceries, because I'll be honest, I don't find any joy walking around looking for groceries. Some days I get really stoned sometimes, and we'll go and do that. It's kind of fun then. But you gotta make sure you eat before you do that, before you get stoned and go and do that, because otherwise you're just sitting in like the junk food bad section, just buying all the bad shit. Like the last time I went really stoned grocery shopping, I ended up with, oh my god, like 5 different chocolate chip types. I don't know why, the small little ones, because I fucking love those for some reason. Like 3 cans of whipped cream, a cheesecake, which is really good actually. And that lasted me though like 3 months, that cheesecake, because it was huge. What else I end up with? I think that was about all. It wasn't too bad really. Oh, and some waffle cones and ice cream and a couple of root beers. So I ended up making root beer floats, which, dude, those things are awesome. Forgot how much I love those. Okay, we're gonna get our starship here, yo. That's what I was doing. I'm gonna get myself to. I better make sure I'm the right one. S-Class. Nope, not the right one. Hang on. Here it is. Yay! So yeah, good times. But yeah, cooking, man, do it, people. Oh my god. Like I said, I didn't cook at all till like 2020, really. I knew how to cook, but I just never did it, but then, like I said, I was cooking every meal, 2 meals a day at least, plus breakfast, whatever, for my mom for 5 years. So now it's like, kind of got the idea, figure out how to meal prep properly. Well, I don't meal prep. I just cook stuff that lasts me 3 to 4 days. Like I made tacos yesterday. Oh my god. Another life tip. I found out a good way to make tacos. Like, what's the most annoying thing about tacos is that you get the shredded lettuce, but before you put your taco together and grab it, when it's laying flat, it's so hard to keep everything together. So, my new building of how I build my tacos now. I do a tortilla shell on the bottom. And I take a big old thing of sour cream and dab it on and just smear it across the bottom in a line. And then on top of that, I'll throw a little bit of shredded cheese, not much, just a little. And then on top of that, I'll put one of those butterhead leaf lettuces on top. And the nice thing is it's kind of rounded, so it's like a pouch. So then I have one of those lining the inside. And then inside of that, I put more shredded cheese. And then I throw in some hot sauce or taco sauce. And then if you have chopped tomatoes, throw some in there. And then on top of all that, put the meat, and it all just fits and stays right in your taco. Then it's pretty awesome actually. I was pretty happy myself. I threw actually some raw cucumber in there too, and that actually didn't taste too bad. Nice little crunchy texture. But I think I needed I don't know. I use store packaged taco seasoning, and I don't know what the hell is in it. It did not taste like tacos to me. It didn't have any cumin or anything in it. So I'm gonna make my own from now on. Woohoo! I'm gonna take this ship back to my main save eventually. Let's fill out the slots, tech slots. Yeah. Alright, we're good to go now. Heck yeah, let's see, what do we got? I need another one of these. So yeah, good times. It's kind of fun actually cooking too. It is actually relaxing. It does take some time. But you know, I just do is I throw on some YouTube random like YouTube person talking about something like, oh my god, the bricks and minifig shit. Holy crap! I was watching, dude, that's crazy. I swear to God, though, like I was watching Reckless Ben like a month ago, month before all this stuff like really hit. I'm like, I was so pissed off watching that. Like, I'm so glad that it's take like people are really outraged about it because it's just disgusting what they're trying to pull off, you know. But thankfully, I think the original guy Brian got all of the money back, or whoever it was, with the GoFundMe. So yay, go GoFundMe. Yeah, those. I think there needs to be like a RICO investigation into that police department, man. Like that is a dude. That actually, you know what that reminds me of? Where I grew up. That's the kind of police department we had too. Like, I mean, I know like the sheriff's son was buying weed from one of my buddies actually, and his dad knew, or the sheriff knew. But my buddy never got put in jail, so I guess that's a good thing. Isn't that funny to think that you can still go to jail for possessing weed? Like, if I leave Minnesota with weed into Wisconsin, I'm illegal now. Not, what, dude, come on, America, just fucking decriminalize it everywhere. It's just sad. Drinking is so much worse for public safety than anybody. Okay, I think tonight's mission... Dude, this ship is so cool. Oh, let me land somewhere and do an ogle over it. Let's see here. Let's go back to... Where's my other audio? Right there. Oh. Oh my god, yeah. For a while, I was like on a spam musubi or musabi? Whatever, the Hawaiian snack, whatever. But I've been actually making it so much now. I've kind of modified the whole thing. It's kind of fun to mess around with stuff like that. I've actually just like doing lately. I've been taking the same idea, except I don't include the spam, and just do rice patties, and I have like a little snack of rice patties snack myself, a fresh one, and then I'll mix the like soy sauce, sugar, clam gel I use, oyster gel, and sesame seed oil. That's like, if you ever notice like the brown sweet glaze on like sushi, that's basically what that is. It's all it is just soy sauce, sugar, and oyster sauce, and like sesame oil, all mixed together. It is like great for dipping like just like the little rice things I've been making it. Yeah, I've been using that. I've been like sauteing chicken, like canned chicken in that, and then making like salads with it. And dude, that's like poor man's like teriyaki almost. I guess I throw a little brown sugar in there too to add a little more richness, or a little more. I guess yeah, I do richness kind of, or syrupiness, I guess. Yeah, my last experiment I made those, what I did is, with the spam, when I did the rice with the rice mold maker, I put a layer of rice down, and then in between it I had fried some bacon up, put a bacon in the middle, and then put another rice on top, and then I'd seal that all up in saran wrap, and then put it in the fridge right away, so it's still a little warm, but it retains the moisture then. And then, like an hour or two later, when it's like chilled off, I'll take one out and dip it into that sauce I made, and dude, poor man meal, man. I don't know. I guess that's probably why I'm able to live off of like 10,000 a year. Like the food I like find enjoyable is like poor man, like poverty food as we call it, I guess. Like, dude, like a midnight snack, just some honey wheat bread and some butter, dude. That just hits the spot some days, man. I don't know. Or my favorite some days, just straight up put some rice in the rice cooker, take it out, toss it with some vinegar rice and a little sesame seed oil, and then put it in a bowl, add a little salt to it, a little bit of butter. Mmm, I could eat that for days. I tell ya. The sad thing is I used to like have the opportunity to have like lobster, surf and turf, steak meals every time I went out with trial teams or whatever. Like I hate to admit it, like I would eat more chicken fingers than I would lobster when I traveled. I don't know, after a while you just get sick of lobster. I'm not a big fan. I never liked the texture of it. It's too rubbery in my opinion. Now, filet mignon? Yes, please. That was my goal actually, was I think I was to try to have a filet mignon in every city I traveled to. So I think I've had about 40 filet mignons. And let's just say some places know how to cook a filet mignon, other ones will send you out a fucking raw filet mignon when you ask for it rare. Like, I remember that. I'm like, what was this even cooked? It doesn't even have like a sear even. But I think my favorite thing though, honestly, like I loved to do when I was traveling all the time, and I could, man, this is back in the early days, like 2008 era, I want to say 9. No, this is actually post that 2012 actually. So when we traveled, we would travel like I was, yeah, they'd let you. I think we got like a $50 stipend every day, so I would always just get room service and crab cakes and in the middle of the night. Hell yeah, and a pot of coffee. Yeah, the hotels are always like, oh, that's an interesting comment. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of a weird guy. Plus, I gotta be up all night working on this stupid data migration script for the firm. Like, I gotta admit though, like, my job was super high stress, but I fucking loved it though. I like high stress. Like, I like being put in situations where you're like, you don't have the option to fail. Like, no matter what, you gotta figure a way out, and that is just kind of fun. It kind of validates one's knowledge set too. It makes you prove that you know what you know or what you think you know, and most of the time I did, but there would be moments where I'd have to call in reinforcements, like give a call a couple of my buddies, like, dude, this is out of I'm at a loss for words. And of course, usually those times would be some really silly thing I overlooked because I was just trying to be in too much of a hurry. So, yeah, I remember one night, oh my god, I wiped out like one data volume by accident with one of my scripts. And we were about to go to dinner, and they were going to come back from dinner and start working. I'm just like, fucking sweating bullets. Like, they're like, hey, let's go. You want to go eat? And I'm like, you know what? You guys go. I got some stuff to work on. And oh my god, I had like 2 hard drives hooked up. It was like a folder of 50 gigs, but it was like crazy tiny TIFF files. So there's like, I want to say like 7 million files, and copying that many files from an external hard drive to a not very fast RAID setup was painful. Thankfully though, I was able to get the documents I knew they were going to work on already done, but every once in a while they would try to access one I hadn't copied back over yet, and they'd get an error. I'm like, oh, hang on a second, I'm kind of working out some bugs we had earlier today. Oh my god, I slept so good that night after I got the data copied. Even though I did wake up like 3 times in the middle of the night and did a remirror just to be sure. Like, yeah. I mean, that was back before that was like the era before cloud. Everyone did cloud stuff. And we didn't trust the cloud as a law firm either because of security of vendors or whatever, lack of. So yeah, those are fun. Like, and then towards the end of like my data trial, I guess technology logistics side of it was, I finally actually learned to delegate properly. I'm like, you know what? It's not on me if they screw up. That's just what it is. So after that, like, I literally was getting paid really good, and I would always go out. I would travel with the team because that's the best part. That's where you get your overtime. So I would always choose to travel on a Saturday, aka that's overtime, baby, for me. I hit my 40 hours by then, and I'm getting paid time and a half, and then, yeah. That was pretty good. And then usually when we hit the ground, working too on Saturdays, so we're working all day Saturday till like 5 in the morning usually, and then Sunday too, and then all the attorneys would show up, the rest of the people, and we get them all acclimated to the setup. I print out my, here's how you do everything, where all the data is. Then I go sit with the other project managers, and we surf the internet, talk shit, drink coffee, and hope nothing breaks. But then again, though, you'd always have like, there'd always be that one user that you know is gonna always, they're gonna be calling you all the time over stupid stuff. Like, not, well, over silly things that they're just not thinking hard, they're just stressed out and not thinking about, you know. But that's okay though. That was like my, why I was good. I think I would say I was good at my job because I have empathy as a technology guy. Like, that's my goal, is to make technology for non-techies good, like a good experience and smooth, and like something I would trust, I guess. That's like when people ask me about like setting up my setup, I'm like, I spend probably at least an hour every 2 days or more maybe working on my setup or maintaining it. I don't have to, but I mean, there's times where my TV setup just is not working because I updated my Docker image and it totally blew up something, and I have to revert it back to a previous tag version, and yeah. Like, I remember, like, when I first started working with Docker, holy shnikes, man. I thought I was a geek. I'm like, oh, I can figure this out. I'm like, oh, dude, what is this Docker composed? What are these YMLs, YAML files? What is going on here? I'm like, oh, this is Linux world that we're getting into. Oh, okay. So yeah, I've tried to get my Linux skills up a little more now. Well, at least my Docker skills. I'm still a noob though in Docker. Like, I always get worried when I break the crap with something. Like, just like setting from terminal, like, to have my containers automatically power up after reboots. It's like, I'm always like, okay, did I back up my config files? Yep. But man, it's crazy, like, what you can run. Like, that little... I run all my stuff these days off of a Lenovo M90Q. It's got like a i5 12th generation Intel. And yeah, that thing, I mean, I only got 32 gigs of RAM, but dude, 2 media servers, IPTV server manager, several Docker containers, a couple of VMs running. No problems, man. And I only paid like, I got that thing on warranty still. Like, it had a 1.5 year of warranty when I got it last year. This is what, early 2025? Yeah, I bought the crap out of technology last year because I knew this year was going to happen, and man, pat myself on the back for that one actually too. Holy crap. Like, I bought my PS5 Pro last year, I bought my M1 Max MacBook last year. I don't know. I kind of refreshed all my technology. Oh, I bought 2 24-inch HDR 120Hz monitors for under $100 each last year. Like, I bought everything I needed because I had literally gone, like, when I was out doing the caregiving, my condo basically sat empty, and I would be in it once a month for like 2 days. If lucky, sometimes I'd be 3 months or 2 months at a time, which, unlucky I have the condo I do, because it basically can just sit. And that's why a lot of people buy these ones that I live in. A lot of them are really rich people that just have it as, like, literally their hotel for when they travel, because I'm right by the airport. So yeah, so I was really lucky that way. But then I came back, like, all my technology was like 5 years old. I'm like, okay, my 2015 MacBook Air is not doing it. My 2012 Mac Mini is definitely not doing it. Surprisingly, though, I bought a TV in 2019, a Samsung Q70R. So that thing, like, I used that TV maybe under 100 hours for 5 years. So I'm expecting, knock on wood, this TV to last me another 10 years. Like, my first real nice HD TV, I just gave to my buddy this summer for free. It was an LG 3D, Passive 3D. It works just as good today, which is now, what, 13 years later, as it did 13 years ago, which is wild. Like, I thought with LED, LCD TVs, we'd be like, you know, the quality would drop significantly, but the early generation ones have been solid. I mean, I bought a Roku at my mom's, a JVC Roku 55-inch TV 4K. Crazy, right? For $287 on Black Friday from Walmart. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I saw that deal. I'm like, because I need a TV, and I was just gonna get like a 40-inch or something small, and I'm like, what? Free shipping? It was a Black Friday deal, but still, I'm like, holy crap. And that thing's solid. It just sits I have my bedroom, but I don't actually watch TV in my bedroom anymore, really. I don't actually fall asleep with TV anymore since I've gotten used to it with not doing that at my mom's really as much since I didn't want to keep her up too late. But yeah, it's wild, man. Like, so the only downfall is my NAS. I built that in 2018 and it's 2026. That's like 8 years I'm rocking. I had to get a new power supply for my NAS. But honestly, beyond that, knock on wood again. Holy crap. Hopefully, because I want to upgrade to a 50 terabyte array here. But that right now, oh my god, costs me, I want to say like $550 a drive right now because it's so fucking stupid. I need 5 drives. That cost me $2,500. Like, I built my 35 terabyte array in 2018 for $1,500, but I was shucking hard drives before it was cool. I saw the value proposition and found out like people are like, yeah, they're just Western Digital normal drives in there. I'm like, what? So I bought like a bunch of I bought like 6 12 terabytes like in 1 week I bought all of them from my local Best Buy. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. I still actually have a backup one I use as an external, but worst case I could use it as a spare if I needed to. Wait, am I doing this still? Yeah, we're done with this, so I got enough nanites. Well, actually, yeah, I'm done nanite farming tonight at least. We'll leave that as it is. Heck yeah, I got a lot accomplished. Oh wait, I want to do one more thing. As every night, right? Every No Man's Sky player says. So I'm gonna get these all to 16 and leaving them at 16 just for fun. Just cause. So I'm not gonna do any of those. No, I think I'm gonna call it. It's like 2 a.m. I should probably go to bed. Wait, what day is today? Well, it's Saturday. Oh, I got anything going on. Well, nonetheless, I should anyways. Y'all, if anyone's out there, you rock. You rock. Oh, hang on. I can't get the plane the way I want. Well, nonetheless. Peace.